fun run. So, need I say more? Nasabi na po ni Boss Rick kanina ang pinanggalingan ng aming advocacy and ang mga support sa mga claims na ito about sa pagpapatunay na ang itlog ay healthy, which susundan pa ng mga pagpapatunay ng mga specialists natin or nutrition experts, mga susunod nating speakers. So, lahat po ng mga message namin ay nakakontain na po sa isang AVP, which we are about to show now. So again, I welcome you and we invite you to our fun run on October 16. Thank you po.
Nawala pa ako. Andun ako sa abilang side. May event ka mamaya? Mamaya? Ay, mga pala na yun. Mga pala yun na. 11 yun.
Savior? The poor egg, with his fragile name and reputation, wrongfully accused of being unhealthy, and yet unbreakable. Sorry, apples, but an egg a day keeps the doctor away too. It's full of good cholesterol, so it's good for you, and is known to reduce the risk of heart disease. An egg a day keeps the fat away. 10% of all the protein we need in one day can be found in one good egg. It keeps your blood sugar in check and makes you feel fuller longer. So maintaining your weight is easier. An egg a day makes us stronger and smarter. Old or young, there's so much good egg goodness for everyone. With vitamin D to strengthen bones and the immune system, and omega-3 to boost brain development. Want your babies to grow or your world to glow? A diet rich in eggs is not just key in a healthy pregnancy, it promotes 20/20 vision and reduces the risk of cataracts as we grow older too. Not bad for an egg, eh? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, what about the feed that feeds the chicken that lays the egg? Because chicken feed is not just chicken feed, and only with the best combination of ingredients can you have the best feed for the best egg-laying hens. Raised in a good home, with good light and a good supply of water, because good eggs come from good hens. Which came first? Well, if it's first thing in the morning, a good egg would be good. And breakfast is time for breaking eggs and omelets. Hard or soft, poached or sunny, scrambled or runny, so many ways to enjoy and oh so healthy. Pair it with your favorite meals, because good eggs make good mornings great. And as every Filipino knows, makes ordinary meals special. And hey, it's good for your budget too. Superfood that's not just super nutritious, but super affordable as well. It's ready to eat in minutes, easy to carry to work or school, and safe to store for weeks. Now, if the good egg makes every day special, wouldn't it be something if everyone in the world had a special day every day? They'd be less hungry, with healthier bodies and sharper minds, a stronger people, a better nation. It all starts with good nutrition. Can you imagine every Filipino starting the day with a good egg? That's a good start for the next generation of future leaders. So which comes first? You do. Because a good egg makes you better. Because nothing makes everyday special like the good egg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, maraming salamat. Thank you once again for our AVP and of course to Laura Marie Colico, the brand manager of Saliman Poultry.
Yes, good eggs make good mornings great.
Wow, ang ganda nung who came first? The
Ikaw,
chicken or the egg?
what do you think? I'd go with the chicken.
I'll go with the chicken too.
Baka wala na ng away, di ba?
Ang tagal lang pinagdadalo na yung mga namin. But anyway, alright, let's have another message. Alright, from the OST and from the Heart Center. Alright.
Yes, let's call on Miss Consuelo Orense and Miss Marieta Rodriguez.
And also Dr. Celeste Tanchoco.
Good afternoon, good morning, everybody. I would like to share with you the results of a study we had at FNRI last 2010 on egg consumption, one egg consumption. Okay, because of the myth that egg is bad for the health, it has actually gotten a notion that this is an icon to signal the increase of blood cholesterol. So egg has always been equated to increased blood cholesterol. So what we did was to make a study on the effect of one egg consumption on blood lipid profile among healthy or normal cholesterol level Filipinos, adult Filipinos, between the ages of 30 to 60 years of age. Okay, so what was done was we made use of a crossover design. In other words, there will be a period when the subjects will be taking egg for 3 months, and there is a rest period of 2 weeks, and then they will shift again to an eggless diet again for a period of 3 months. Okay, there was one group which started with the egg, another group which started with the no egg. So there will be no effect of the sequencing of feeding on the study. Okay, so every day for a period of 3 months, the egg consuming group had egg. And again, the group that did not have egg did that for 3 months. Okay. And what were the results of the study? We wanted to see the effect of whether they partook of egg or eggless, or whether there was an effect of the sequencing, whether they started with egg first or no egg, or whether there was an effect of other effects on the diet. Now, what was shown was that eating egg for 3 months did not have an effect or did not have a significant effect on blood lipid profile. And with that, we were again happy that these validated results of foreign studies, a well-known study of which was the Harvard study, known as the nurses study. And they say that if there is indeed an effect of eating egg, it was only true among diabetic patients who were consuming more than 4 pieces of egg a day. And among normal cholesterolemic subjects, there was really no effect on egg consumption of 1 piece a day on blood lipid profile. Okay, so this study was done in cooperation with the Egg Board, also with the Department of Agriculture, and we were happy that they were supporters of the study. And I would like to make mention also that this was a single blind study. In other words, those who were interpreting the results did not know which subject was on egg and which subject was on no egg intervention. Okay, with that, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Big hand once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Celeste Benson.
Now we would be actually playing a game.
Wow, what kind of game?
It's an egg, pass the egg. If it's the pass the message, meron tayong pass the egg.
Wow.
Ngayon,
I'm quite excited about this.
sasali ka sa pass the egg. No, actually, meron siyang eggs. Ilang eggs?
Isa
Isa
lang.
lang.
Wow.
Isa lang per table.
Isa lang per table. So,
So,
ang mechanics nito,
ang mechanics nito, ipapass nila yung egg. So, while nag-play yung music, ipapass niyo yung egg. And then once the music stops, kung na kanina yung egg,
Tanggal siya.
no,
uwi na siya. Uwi na po.
no, actually, kung na kanina yung egg,
Meron
siya
siya?
yung, may freebies siya from Sally Manok.
So better hold on to your eggs.
Yes.
Hold on to your eggs. Alright? You better hold those
Isang tray
eggs
kang
tight.
itlog.
Ang problema lang nito, kapag ayaw ipasa. if I want to win, hindi bibigay yung itlog sa katabi ko. Okay? But simply share the eggs. Yeah.
Pag ayaw ipasa, may consequence, actually.
Ang pangalan po ng itlog nito, ang game na to is, hawakan mo ang itlog ko. Okay? Yun yung title eh. So, hawakan mo ang itlog ko, so you'll be passing the egg.
Actually, gagawin.
And Miss Nina will be roaming around and she will be getting the name of the winner. Tapos later, after the event, so meron tayong special prize.
Special prizes from Sally Manok. Are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready?
Parang mahina.
Kulang sa ingay eh. Are you guys ready? Yes! Alright.
Okay.
You wanna hold that egg? Yeah! Are you ready to hold that egg?
Yes.
Alright, on my mark. 3, 2, 1, music!
Wow. Ang tagal, no?
Okay. Si ate ko makahawak ng ito, ayaw ipasa, oh!
Ipasa po, ipasa.
Ayan, sige. Ano nito? Okay.
Kanino,
Okay.
okay?
Sino may hawak? Sino may hawak ng itlog? Ayan. Si ate ko makatili, may hawak-hawak ng itlog. Oo.
Masaya.
Kumakatili. Okay, Miss Nika. Alright. So, iikot po siya. Sino yung mga nandiyan?
Taas ang kamay.
Taas yung kami, pakitaas na ng mga eggs. Okay. 3 rounds to ha. So, ito yung mga winners natin for the first round. So, hindi po ma'am, kasali pa rin po kayo.
Wow.
Pero kung medyo may konsensya po kayo, hindi na kayo sasali ulit. For the others to win also, alright? Oh yeah, good dancing there you go.
Steady, steady na.
One more lady. Ha! Wala pa. Not yet. Ha! Wala pa rin. Mag-stressing you guys.
Parang ako kinakabahan.
Glad to be here with you to explore on something in connection with cholesterol in eggs. Actually, being a dietitian of the Philippine Heart Center, we have been serving patients. I am part of the Philippine Heart Center for the last 31 years. And according to the studies, there really no evidence that would claim that eggs can increase cholesterol. Kasi sinasabi nila that cholesterol in food does not really increase cholesterol level in the blood. Yung nasabi ni Ma'am Tanchoco is there is a tendency for those who are already diabetics. But for those who are normal and still healthy individuals, there are no findings that would claim that eggs would really elevate cholesterol levels. So I think the method of cooking would also can also influence the fat in eggs. Actually, ang masama lang talaga sa pagkain ng mga pagkain na piniprito, like frying your eggs, is when you use the oil twice. So, kaya very safe na yung everyday hard-boiled, pwede yun, or kaya poaching, or probably aside from poaching, you can have it a little fat, but once only yung paggamit ng mga mantika, like a scrambled egg or sunny side up. So again, with eggs and the health benefits that we get from it, doubled by the running or the best form of exercise that can get us into shape is running. So together with healthy food like egg and running would elevate good cholesterol levels in the blood, no? So it can elevate the good cholesterol or the HDL, because exercise, which is running in itself, can give us or boost our health. So I think partnering with the good egg partnering with running as an exercise is a good thing. And besides, since the egg is of high biological value protein, it's really needed by the body, you know. So it's for growth, for cellular regeneration. So it's better that we really eat eggs every day. Yun nga lang po, yung paalala ko, when you want to fry it, make sure you use good oil and you don't reuse the oil for another time. So running as an exercise and eating good egg every day will especially make us all boost our life and health, and will of course build our confidence and self-esteem and come up with a better you, a better us for everybody. Again, I would like to thank everybody, and I hope that we are clear about the myth on cholesterol about the egg. Sabi nga nila, yung egg yolk, yun ang mataas. But the egg whites do not have the cholesterol. So it's a good, again, it's a good protein. But according to experts and according to findings, egg has a very minimal amount of saturated fats. No? Although mataas nga yung egg yolk sa cholesterol. But again, sabi nga, it doesn't affect elevating the cholesterol level in the blood, but it's the saturated fats. Pero ang konti lang ng saturated fats na nasa egg. So don't you worry, guys. It's still a healthy one, healthy food. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Perla Esquera. Now we'd like to call on the project manager of
Wow.
Guerrilla Race and
Alright.
the choreographer.
Of the Team Run Direction, I'm really proud to say that.
Yes, earlier we were talking about the Guerrilla Race, right?
Yeah, I mean, ito covering that one. And malapit na rin yung isa pang guerrilla race natin. So, let's just hear those words na sasabihin ni Miss Vika Ramos.
Magandang umaga po.
That has to be a
Stage right now. Sorry.
Good morning. So we'd like to thank UNACO for giving us the venue and yun po. So we'd like to thank all our sponsors, all our partners, especially the Philippine Egg Board, our major sponsor DSM, and all our media partners, friends, and yun po. So Guerrilla Race started 2014. So we've been doing obstacle races designed by our race director, Lieutenant Colonel Dennis Bubanglag. We'd like to share lang po na our race director po kasi is currently in China. So he's battling cancer, but he's fighting for his life po. Pero we'll be here po para to continue yung legacy po and yung sa Guerrilla Race. That's why we're happy na kami po yung napili ng Philippine Egg Board na to to organize the run, which is the Eggciting Adventure Family Fun Run. So the Eggciting Adventure Family Fun Run, we conceptualize it because of the World Egg Day, which will happen on October 14. It's a world, parang advocacy po siya, na we have to eat at least 1 egg a day. Actually, for us Filipinos, medyo malayo pa po yung consumption natin ngayon. So, yun po yung madami kong natutunan with the Philippine Egg Board, with ESE, with Sari Manok, and with all our partners po from the egg industry. So, this one, Guerrilla Race is an organizer of races in which we promote advocacy. So, for yung sa Guerrilla Race namin, we promote discipline, we support yung sa military mga obstacles, ganyan po. So, for this, advocacy, we are promoting the 1 egg a day awareness, nutrition, and the goodness of egg. So, yeah. So, for the Eggciting adventure that will happen on October 16, there will be, since we are known for creating unique races, meron po tayong mini egg hunt for the kids. Meron din po tayong mga find the golden egg along the race route. So, nung last time po is para hawakan yung egg. Ngayon, hahanapin po yung egg within the given time of racing through the SM by the Bay, yung race route po natin. So, there, ang races po namin, we always give back. So, since our head is from the military, we always partnered with AFP-EBSO, Armed Forces of the Philippines Educational Benefit Systems Office, where they sila po yung tumutulong sa yung mga children po na kung saan po yung sundalo po na namatay, na disabled, na makontinue po yung education po nila. And because of this race, we are given the privilege also na to have another foundation to help, since this is a nutrition run. So we are giving also part of the proceeds to Save the Children, who is an organization which fights stunting and malnutrition. So, yun guys, sana umattend kayo ng race kasi hindi lang siya for running, but we're really helping these organizations, also our egg industry. So, yun po, October 16, 2016 at SM by the Bay. So, thank you.
Alright, maraming salamat. Big hand once again for Ms. Nika Ramos of Guerrilla Race. And actually, saddened kami doon sa news that Colonel is into fighting for his life back in China. So, we'll be looking forward na makita namin siya ulit this coming Guerrilla Race. I want you guys to be there. Everyone is the particular advocacy. Actually, it's an advocacy event. Okay, para sa lahat ng mga pinapaaral din ng AFP. Alright?
So what an exciting event, right?
That's right.
With all the mini egg hunts. Now we'd like to call Sir Albert Platon from DSM.
Hi, good morning po. So, by the way, DSM is the leading global supplier of vitamins. So, we're not talking only about animal health. We are also involved in human health. If you would trace history, DSM is a 100-year company tracing from the Roche vitamins. So, parang mas familiar po sa tunog pag sinabing Roche. So, si DSM po yung bumili ng vitamins ng Roche. So yun po. So along with it, as the leading supplier of vitamins in the world, so nandun din po yung aming corporate social responsibility for safe and healthy products to distribute all over the world. So yun nga po, ang DSM ay meron pong SHE policy kung saan safe and healthy environment ay pinopromote namin for sustainability. So kailangan din responsible po kami na safe, na siguradong safe and healthy yung mga vitamins and other products na sinusupply namin. Kaya nga po, ang kapartner po namin sa animal industry ay si UNACO, particularly Sari Manok, with the OVN. OVN is Optimum Vitamin Nutrition. It means hindi lang po sa manok nakakarating yung vitamins ni DSM, kundi kahit dun sa end user level. Or more particularly, more specifically, dun sa itlog. So kung makikita nyo po, ang tawag po namin dito, malnutrition kit. Yung message po niya, open to reveal a fantastic tool to fight hunger, obesity, stunting, malnutrition, wasting, and micronutrient deficiency. So, sabi nga ni Tolitz, hindi po relo ang laman ito, kundi yung itlog. So, yun po yung safe and healthy na pinopromote natin na product ng poultry industry sa Pilipinas, kung saan nga po nakapag tayo with Egg Board and with UNACO Sari Manok to formulate this advocacy for the good egg. So, yun po. So, kung makikita nyo po sa loob, yan, yung nabanggit na rin po ng ating mga expert and professionals. Yun pong leaflet sa loob, nakalagay po dito, hindi lang available yung essential trace minerals, kundi 1 egg is equivalent to 6 apples in terms of amino acid or protein profile. So ganun pong ka-ideal na source ng protein yung egg. Yun nga, particularly yung albumin or yung white egg, white part po ng egg. And not only that, halos complete profile po ng vitamins, yung laman ng itlog. Nade-deposit po, there are 12 vitamins, essential and non-essential, na nade-deposit sa itlog, whether sa egg white, whether sa yolk or dun po sa egg white. And actually, yung vitamin C lang ang kulang dito sa profile na ito, na hindi po kayang i-deposit sa egg yolk. Ano po? Pero ang significant level po ng vitamin, particular po kami sa B12, which is involved sa neurosystem and sa nervous system, and vitamin D, na alam naman po natin hindi lang nagpo-promote ng bone development, kundi pati yung muscle development din. Siyempre, it coincides with the development of the muscles, yung synthesis ng vitamin D. And not only that, vitamin E as a antioxidant and then folic acid for brain development, lalo na sa fetal development ng mga moms. So, kumbaga, ang pinopromote po namin, kapag even sa child, sa adult, or sa mom, sa pregnant women, pwede po yung itlog. And yun nga, nabanggit din po kanina, hindi naman po, meron din po ditong profile na 1 egg has 40 calories less than an apple. So yun nga po. And yung content niya na calorie, hindi po siya yung, kumbaga parang good cholesterol po siya. So with that, what else na makakapag-promote din ng health pagdating sa running, nabanggit na rin po kanina, and what more na maganda kung you would train to run with an egg. With an egg a day or itlog lusog a day. So yun po. Thank you very much.
Sa atin, deliver yung info, about eggs.
1 egg is equivalent to 6 apples.
Wow!
A day. I
Imagine, tipid ka na sa nguya, tipid ka pa sa time.
Sa pera.
For just 1 egg, for like, how much is the egg now? Per egg ngayon? 7 pesos, di ba? Tapos apples, may mapapamahal ka pa, tapos isang egg lang yung katapat. Di ba?
So mag-egg na lang tayo.
Exactly.
Much better choice.
Alright, next, actually, I am holding now this kind of leaflet na mula pa rin doon sa ating isa pang supporter. Of course, isa sa mga sponsor natin. Of course, we call this the Save the Children. As you can see, actually, mamimigay ba tayo ng ganito mamaya? They have. Alright.
Later on, but actually, this exciting adventure family fun run, part of its proceeds will actually go to AFP EBSO and Save the Children.
That's right.
Yes. So what a great cause, and we'd like to call on Lieutenant John Lupaton to tell us more about AFP EBSO. Let's all give him a round of applause.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Thank you very much for this wonderful day. Thank you very much to the Guerrilla Race being our partner for consistently giving us or supporting the AUPF. So the AUPF, actually, the Armed Forces of the Philippines Educational Benefit System Office is one of the moral and welfare arm of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. So our mission is to provide progressive educational benefit to enhance the moral and welfare of the AAP personnel and to our dependents. So since 2000, we already graduated, were able to graduate more or less 5,000 dependents of AAP personnel. And as of July 2016, we have 3,994 to be exact scholars. And the Guerrilla Race is just one of our partners. So far we have 292 partners, school partners, individuals, and foundations. Particularly we have partners with the DND, CHED, and the Philippine Association of the schools, universities, and colleges, and also the San Miguel Foundation, the Hero Foundations, and so we're so grateful for the support for the continued support to the Armed Forces of the Philippines, especially those yung mga anak or mga dependents ng mga sundalo natin na namamatay sa giyera. It was all started actually itong AFPF during the all-out war in Mindanao during era administrations. So yung maraming namatay ng mga sundalo, so maraming nawalan ng mga magulang, ng mga padre de familia. So yun yung ginawa ng paraan ng AFP para masuportahan yung mga anak nila, lalo na on the part of their education. So we have the AVP for you to know more about of the APF. So
the soldier. He lives a life far more different from most of us. He had courageously submitted himself and pledged his life so that you and I could wake up each morning and live freely in a safe and peaceful land. Wherever his sworn duty may take him, whatever sacrifices he must take, a soldier will always remain a soldier, altruistic, brave, and committed. But every time a soldier goes to battle, gets wounded, or even worse, loses life, there are people who bear the suffering the most. They are the loving and understanding wife and his children who are deprived of having a father and at the same time whose future suddenly become uncertain. It was in the year 2000 when the leadership of the Armed Forces of the Philippines created the AFP Educational Benefit System Office, or AFP-EBSO. Our office is mandated to manage the various educational benefit programs for military personnel and their dependents. We dearly recognize the heroism of each Filipino soldier, and to the same extent, we also believe that every child has the right to a quality education. With this comes our vision of uplifting the lives of our military personnel and their dependents by arming them with quality education through the provision of educational benefits responsive to their needs. Our financial resources could not keep up with the increasing demand for educational benefits. Thus, over the years, we've been tapping different institutions such as government and non-government agencies, social development foundations, private individuals, and schools nationwide to take part in ensuring a bright future for our soldiers' children. Our various partners support us in the provision of educational opportunities for our grantees through monetary donations, scholarship slots, or tuition discounts.
So, good morning.
I was seated over that side with the Bancom and we are very touched with the move. We're donating 50,000 to your cause. Just to all you Dr. Polico will donate. We'll give you 50,000 cash. I hope you can get that. Okay? Thank you.
At isang napaka-pagkakintay natin for the children.
Okay, now we mentioned earlier the Save the Children.
Right.
Yes.
Maybe call on the marketing manager of Save the Children. We have Rio Andaluz.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Riel Andaluz. I'm the Senior Manager for Corporate Partnerships of Save the Children. For those who don't know, Save the Children is the leading independent organization for children all over the world. We work in 120 countries, and we have been in the Philippines since 1981, so it's about 35 years. We work with children, their families, communities, local government units, government agencies, donors, private institutions, and our ambition is that all children will have access to quality basic education, that violence against children will not be tolerated, and that no child dies from preventable causes. Children under 5 will not die from preventable causes, and that includes undernutrition. So this partnership is very timely. In line with Save the Children's campaign against hunger and malnutrition, we have a campaign called Lahat Dapat. And this campaign aims to raise awareness on the issue of hunger and malnutrition in the Philippines and to get people involved in working together to push for sustainable solutions to address the vicious cycle of hunger and malnutrition. I have here a video that will show some information about how alarming the concerns are on hunger and malnutrition. would have seen the affected of malnutrition, and that 2.7 million children experience hunger due to lack of food and extreme poverty. And also that 1.5 children go to bed without eating. So, as I said, this partnership is very timely because we are trying to engage more people to take action and bring awareness to people on the issue. So we would like to thank the Philippine Egg Board, Sari Manok Bayonaco, for organizing this family fun run, and that we would like to also invite everyone to join us in this fun activity, which is at the same time supporting two worthy causes. So maraming salamat po.
Alright, maraming salamat. Sabi nga natin, there's no other way to help those children. Kundi maging kaisa tayo, to support those kind of activities kagaya ng mga ganito.
Yes, so again, we're inviting everybody to join us on October 16th for the Eggciting Adventure Family Fun Run. Bring your friends, your family, it's for the kids and the kids at heart. Lahat tayo for sure ma-enjoy to.
That's right. Alright, so sa lahat po ng mga speakers natin a while ago na nakita natin, we would like to call their attentions and please.
Hello, yeah. Hi, good morning. I'd just like to ask, itong fun run po na gagawin nyo sa October 16, tama po ba ako? Ilan po expected nyo na attendees po dito? How many do you intend to draw with this activity?
So, we are expecting around siguro po mga 2,000 runners. So, because we believe naman na marami talaga sumasali sa mga runs, and because of good advocacy and yung for a cause namin. So, I think the public will really join yung run natin, not just for yung health and fitness, but yun nga, parang isupport nila yung magandang cause po ng event.
And I understand that you've had the previous fun runs before. Ano po yung pagkakaiba nito dun sa mga dati yung fun runs? Anything special here?
Yeah. Kasi specialized namin is yung obstacle races. Yun yung may mga obstacle by the military. So now, and yung last namin din na run, it's a run na may application. So ngayon, binago naman din namin ulit. Fun run siya, but yun nga, meron kaming mga exciting prizes kasi kailangan makuha nila yung itlog along the race route, ganyan. So yun yung kakaiba ngayon sa run.
And I don't know who to direct my question, whether it's a doctor or a member of the Philippine Egg Board. Would you have any data regarding kung ano-ano po mga provinces ang malakas po yung egg consumption? May data po ba kayo doon?
Well, every 5 years, the Food and Nutrition Research Institute of the Department of Health conducts a national nutrition survey, and part of this assessment is the dietary assessment. So, if you're interested into the egg consumption through this survey, then you can communicate with FNRI so as to give us a picture of the egg consumption per capita of Philippines.
Salamat po.
Thank you so much, Sir George. Any other questions? Wala, yeah. From Team Run Direction.
Hi, good morning. My name is Red from TRT. Question ko, push pa rin ba ito kapag kamulan? Tuloy pa rin siya? Oh. And then about doon sa race, kung may mga category, may mga prizes ba bibigay sa mga mananalo?
Yeah, we're giving away prizes from our sponsor. So we're just gonna announce it siguro mga 2 weeks before the race, yung mga prizes po na.
And then yung race route din. So along MOA, pero sa inyong
Yeah,
dedicate.
the activity area will be at SM by the Bay. So ang daan din niya is yung sa Makapagal. Yeah. So hindi tayo masyadong lalabas ng yung sa EDSA Park at sa CCP. Hindi po na tayo pwede umikot doon dahil medyo may mga restrictions na po tayo from MMDA and regarding sa traffic. So we're just following the rules, and yun, kahit medyo maliit yung route natin, medyo may clear, but we're gonna be parang a fun route talaga. And it's really for families. Yun yung target talaga ng run.
That's it. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, guys? Kahit na anong tanong.
Ito nga. Dito nga, mami. Mike.
Hello, good morning po. Regarding po sa egg farmers, ma'am, how can you make sure that the eggs are properly feed by the natural organic foods? Because nowadays some people are afraid because of the chemicals putting in the feeds, you feeding the chickens.
Thank you for the question, Sir Joseph. In terms of, kasi pag sinabi natin, how do we make sure that they are fed with organic? So parang that would lead us to like, is there a certifying body in the country today that says, oh, this product is organic? Meron tayong ganong arm sa Department of Agriculture, pero it's an independent body outside talaga, pero parang attached lang siya kay DA. Pero for us to say it's organic, it's not only what they are fed with. It has to be like hindi lang yung ingredients, but also may certain requirement ito sa density, how they are grown, gano'n. So, kung papaano natin sabihin na yung mga nasa market ngayon ay they are organic, I hope that may proper disclosure yun sa part, may proper disclosure and responsibility for using and claiming that they are organic, free range, etc. from that specific brand. Pero kasi sa part ng government, wala pa tayong ganoong body na nag-really regulating on the use of branding of those products in the market.
Pero yun nga, ano ba yung
But do you accept that the feeds are you feeding with chemicals or without chemicals? 100%.
How sure, ano yung components ng mga feeds natin ngayon na sinusupply sa mga chicken?
Ngayon naman kasi, ma'am, lahat naman, siguro ang isipin natin like chemical free ba ito in terms of like, are they being fed antibiotics, gano'n. Marami na rin sa poultry practitioners in the Philippines, sa association ng mga veterinaryo natin, medyo, di ba, Doc, I think you can vouch for this. Doc is a member of the PVDA. So, as for the veterinarians, mga asosasyon ng mga veterinarians, sila yung nagsusupervise ng paggamit ng mga medications and or vaccinations. And I think Doc Fe can give us more information on how this is being practiced here in the country. Doc?
Okay, I'd like to talk about yung Sariman ng poultry feeds, yung company namin kasi we do not produce yung feeds that has antibiotics. So we can call yung feeds natin as antibiotic free. Whether organic, because yun yan, the ingredients and even yung method has to be certified organic. So we are not yet on that, and hindi naman siya regulated na that feeds has to be like this organic or so. Depende yun if that brand has to claim that it is organic. So, yung mga chemicals naman and antibiotic, those things has to be declared sa regulating body yung Animal Feed Standard Commission ng Europe Animal Industry, which is sangay din siya ng Department of Agriculture. So, there are ways by which we can verify yung ino-obtain natin ng mga produkto or feeds na pinapakain sa animals ay are these registered, yun, very important registered siya with Europe.
Thank you and congratulations.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Sino pa po may mga katanungan?
Well, sorry meron lang kasi kaming, parang a few months ago, we went to a plant who produce feeds, yung genetically genetic modified. Ayun. So, how safe po ba yung feeds na ginagamit natin sa mga poultry farm? Kasi I for one, I don't eat pork, but I consume largely on chicken. So parang yung ganun lang, how safe yung ating mga feeds sa mga poultry ngayon? Kasi may mga diyan GMO something, gano'n.
So far, wala pong nag-regulate po nitong mga GMO. Hindi pa po siya, hindi siya ito nakatagdapan sa Department of Agriculture or yung Bureau of Animal Industry na kailangan GMO-free yung mga feeds. And there are ingredients kasi na kailangan talaga siya in bulk. And other methods of having this produced in bulk are using yung GMO. So, though there are mga conflicting issues regarding to this GMO.
Okay, Miss Nika. Question. Normally kasi di ba, fun run lang is for, sabihin natin, individuals. Ano yung naano nyo, why include the, like, meron kayong 500 meter dash. Paano bumagsak dun sa, for the kids? Ano yung naka-install for that, ano?
Okay, thank you. Kaya yun nga, isa yun sa mga unique din sa races namin. So, we conceptualize na it will be really for families and children. So, kaya nag-come up kami with like the 500 meter dash na dadaan pa rin sila dun sa race route, and then at the end of the race route, there will be a mini egg hunt for them. Pero yung kids lang yung pwedeng dun sa area na yun. Siyempre masyadong malaki pati yung mga parents. Pero ang dami na po nagtatanong kung pwede din daw sila dun sa
Actually, I for one is excited area. Na parang gusto ko, paano kung gusto kong samahan yung anak ko na
yun for the adults kasi, so yung 3 kilometers, 5 and 10, so we'll be scattering also yung golden eggs namin. So
for
yan
the
yung
adults
parang
naman.
Egg hunt for the adults. And then, kunyari po yung adult gusto niya samahan yung anak niya, so pwede naman po, but if ever like he or she also wants the race kit, yun, kailangan niya mag-purchase nung so sa race kit po. So, itong run po talaga, it's for families, it's for children, it's for everybody, for kids, yun nga, kids at heart. So, yun. Yun po yung pinaka-unique na component po nung family fun run nila.
Nakaka-excite kasi. Kasi normally, I only attend parang 2 fun run na concentrated sa family runs.
To join our exciting adventure family fun run on October 16, 2016 at SM By the Bay, MOA Complex. So, join us! Wait lang.
Okay, ma'am. 3, 2, 1.
So for everybody, if you want to register, you can log on to www.durana.com or www.excitingph.com. We also have our in-store official registration partner, which is Chris Sports. We have branches in SM MOA, SM Mega Mall, Market, Glorieta, and SM North EDSA. So there, you can register there. So come and join us for kids and kids at heart if you want to be healthy and strong. So join us in this advocacy of promoting one egg a day awareness. So itlog lusog every day.